kasamaan, sa kalisod kasadyahan. Ikaw umungan aragin sa likod mo ang mga taga-maylan. Isa lang aton nga mayor kag dapat na sa buligan. Magkaisa kita tipunon ta ang atong dughan para manin pulido lugar nga tong gindakan sa mga opisyalis. Ako gapasalamat man kayang inyo nga mga kamot nakahanda man nga magulig sa nagakinahanglan. Mahal nga Ginoo tani sila ibugaya. Salamat Mayor Tongson sa imo pag-alagad kag sa wala untat nga serbisyo nga ginahatag. Salamat Mayor Tongson sa imo pagpalakat sa imo mga bulig nagamagan ang mabugat. Salamat Mayor Tongson sa imo pagkalinga ginbusog mo gid kami sa imo nga pagpalangga.
Mayor Tongson palangga kagid na hamon, palangga kagid sa
Ngayong oras na ito, alas 2:10 na. Welcome sa palatuntunan borderline. Welcome sa palatuntunan borderline. Mga talakay kita sa inyo karon nga hapon sang pila ka mga update sa syudad sa Bacolod kag sumuman probinsya sang Negros Occidental. Kay karon nga adlaw gin pamulong sang aton sini nga gobernador sang Negros Occidental nga may yara sang mga nahalitan nga mga pumuluyo duha ka lugar sa probinsya sang Negros Occidental angot ini sa bagyong Karding, no? Tisuno sa report mga kakampi nga may duha ka mga lugar sa sur nga bahin sa Negros Occidental ang report nga nagkalahalitan banwa sang Kawayan kag syudad sang Sipalay, no? Suno sa gobernador sang Negros Occidental mag-report karon nga hapon alas 2 ug alas 3 ang Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction Management Office o kon PDRRMO sang Negros Occidental angon niya sa damage kay hindi pa kumpletong report sang aton sini nga PDRRMO sa probinsya sang Negros Occidental. Ay nasang aga naman gin-report nga mayara kuno sang balatian nga kolera nga gin-confirmar sa probinsya sang Negros Occidental kag ti wala pa man ini makonfirmar sa karon kay wala pa naka-report sa iya si Dr. Ernel Tumimbang atong provincial health officer sang Negros Occidental. Ibantayan ta kung sino ini ang nasambit nga biktima kag bala makareport na si Governor Bong Lacson sa makatapos sa media as per sa report ni Dr. Ernel Tumimbang aton sini nga provincial health officer sang Negros Occidental. Sa bahin sang ginhalitan sang Karding dito sa Bataan kag sa Tarlac National Capital Region sa Luzon gipadalaan sa Malacañang ang mga pumuluyo inhalitan dito kay wala to suga damo sang mga nagkalahalitan to wala suga wala transportation tinagpadala nga atong sini nga presidente basta dalang Malacañang sang mga generators kag gin paggamit sa mga pumuluyo gibubaydan sa mga fuel kag ti bantayan ta kung ano ang mga development karon kay gin sapol niyang iyang mga membro sa iya sini kabinete sa Malacañang kapon sa DSWD sa pagpanguno ni DSWD Secretary Erwin Tulfo nga mo ang sekretaryo sa Department of Social Welfare and Development angot sa on the spot nga pag-dispatch sa aton sini gobyerno sa bulig para sa mga pumuluyo sang mga nahalitan sang bagyong Karding dito sa Tarlac kag sa may Bataan, no, nga dito builo ang bagyo nga imagine signal number 4 signal number 5 siya sa pila pa ka mga update mga kabyanan tiging patigayon ang eleksyon kay na ang General Assembly sang Mumbai o Negros Occidental Permittees Association, no? Negros Occidental Miners Permittees Association Incorporated sa ginpatigayon ilang ila sining General Assembly kag ila sini nga eleksyon sa may Hotel Negrenses sa may Old Tardiwa sang una, no? So amo ini ang pila ka mga balita nga ato nasagap sa bahin sang pagpatigayon sang eleksyon kag General Assembly sang Mumbai, no? So para mahibaluan naton sang kalabanan, no? Mahibaluan sa aton nga kauturan, ipil naton kay nagpalayag diri kay na nagambal diri si Attorney Lefrando Diaz, ang provincial administrator sa probinsya sa Negros Occidental, kag tanaw naton ang programa sa kaina, no? Engineer Nonong, paliog lang place ang aton sining live streaming kaina para makita sa mga miyembro sa permites kag mga miners, mga quarry operators ang natabo kay nga General Assembly kag may eleksyon sa patigayon nga election kag General Assembly sang Mumbai o kon ang Negros Occidental Miners Permittees Association Incorporated diri sa probinsya sang Negros Occidental. Please take it away, Engineer Nonong.
Wala na ako nga mapangayo sa inyo. Batunon ko niya ang ako nga obligasyon as President. Ang gusto ko ya mag-unite kita nga as permittees. Gusto ko ya nga mapakita taman sa provincial government nga kabulig man ta sa probinsya. Kay sila man nagatag sa aton sa kayuhan.
Alas 2,
ibalik taman
21 or alas 2, 17.
Dapat nga
address for today's program. Let us welcome Mr. Emmanuel Asaway Sr. to introduce the file.
Okay, nagapamati kamo diri sa aton pilatutunan borderline upod sa aton sining programa karon sa eleksyon kag ang General Assembly sang Mumbai sa pagpamuno ni Mr. Manny Sabay. Ang programa karon sa eleksyon kag ang General Assembly sang Mumbai.
First of all, I would like to take this opportunity to thank each and everyone for making this event. Most especially
Sa pagpamuno ni Mr. Manny Sabay, ang programa karon sa eleksyon kag ang General Assembly sang Mumbai.
first of all, the 58th year and organization. Also been years since we have properly convened for a General Assembly for other reasons due to lack of and due to lack of the 58th year. I know that we are all busy at this God-given blessing to be able to operate a quarry which not everyone has the opportunity to bless with. I hope we can always spare our time to join hands and let, if only for the purpose of being able to operate a quarry which not everyone has the opportunity to bless with. I hope we can always spare our time to join hands and let, if only for the purpose of being able to operate a quarry which not everyone has the we have encountered in the past, which maybe have also been due to our neglect. So to strengthen this, there is a need and the importance of holding a General Assembly to discuss issues and concerns and finding solutions to resolve the same, as we are privileged to have one representative to sit during the deliberation. Moreover, this event will enable us to elect a new set of officers who we feel are competent and committed to serve this association. I think so, in order to strengthen our team as members, we will have the chance to participate and be heard, especially in the drafting of the proposed amendments of our bylaws for the best interest of the stakeholders and the environment which we are bound to protect. This is a step towards our goal of uniting all small-scale miners in the province. Again, let us join and participate in this noble exercise, if only to clear our doubts and trust the leadership who will carry out the goals and objectives of NUMPAI. May this event be the start of our future convictions, as I hope and pray that the end of the day, our coming together will be a fruitful one. A very warm welcome to each and everyone, and may God bless us all. Thank you.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Emmanuel Sabay Sr., Interim President of NUMPAI. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to take this opportunity to recognize our participants for today.
Si Mr. Sami or Manuel Sabay, no, ang pag-ogin na pili na president, actually interim president ni siya, no?
Mr. Charles Anthony Dumancas, Mr. Michael Eusebio, and we would like to acknowledge as well Mr. Antonio Hidobea, who is now a peace. And we would like to welcome now our NUMPAI officers. So ladies and gentlemen, our interim president, Mr. Emmanuel Sabay Sr., Vice President, Central Negros, Mr. Alan Joseph Arceo. And now, let's welcome Vice President of Northern Negros, Mr. Jaid Apusaga. Secretary, Ms. Jocelyn Fernando. Treasurer, Mr. Manuel Saison. PIO, Mr. Alex Lotek. And now our board members, we have Mr. Edgar Juliano, Ms. Evelyn Limenzo, Mr. Melvin Ibanez, Mr. Beltran Gargoles, Mr. Cesar Uichet, and Ms. Elena Cadendida. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we will be having our introduction of a guest speaker. As we welcome
Tawag mga kakampi, mga karunda ang mga opisyalis ng NUMPAI, no?
Provincial Governor, Nicholas. And as we welcome Attorney Rayfrando Diaz II, our provincial administrator. By Attorney Julianne Bibrio, PEM Officer, PEMO.
To our Regional Director for the Mines and Geosciences Bureau, Engineer Raul Apod, to our ever-supportive Provincial Administrator, Attorney Fendo P. Diaz II, to representative from EMB, also my schoolmate in college, Attorney Arjun Calvo, Ma'am Magwat, also from EMB, and the officers and the former presidents of the Negros Occidental Miners Permittees Association Incorporated or NOMPAI. Asad sa tanan ng mga permittees nga ari subong mayong aga sa inyo tanan. So subong na batian tong mga ngalan, no, na usually makita ko lang na sa mga sulat, sa mga permits, but now may faces na ko nga i-associate. But syempre may mas matagyapon. So sa ako, naging PEM officer ako sa just last year, and syempre sa just a short period of time, nakita ko man kung ano ang mga difficulties, challenges sa ato na mining industry. That's why for this morning, I commend all of you for having this event, and also for having the theme, a stronger mining industry of Negros Occidental with the challenge with the challenges ahead. So this theme is fitting and proper as you are all considered by the province as our partners for the responsible use of our mineral resources, at the same time helping our communities and protecting our environment. Truly, we need a stronger mining industry and, of course, responsible mining. We should all go back to the policy that it shall be the responsibility of the state to promote the national or the rational exploration, development, utilization, and conservation through the combined efforts of the government and the private sector in order to enhance national growth in a way that effectively safeguards the environment and protect the rights of the affected communities. As such, I all challenge you to be responsible, accountable, and committed in order to implement necessary mitigation and rehabilitation measures to safeguard the immediate and surrounding environment, especially to the adverse effects to our environment and to the possible environmental degradation. Also, in the PEMO, our campaign for this year is the Earth CPR campaign, and it is conservation, protection, and rehabilitation. So it does not only apply to the programs, activities that we implement all over the province, but also with regard to our regulatory services division. So to RSD, to Dr. Rowena Parcon of RSD and all the staff there, they will surely assist you, guide you, and of course, facilitate your papers and your documents. Also, I urge you to comply with the requirements and conditions specified in your respective permits in order to minimize the possible environmental damage and also more so having a sustainable environment, not only for today or for the present, but also for our future. Rest assured, our office, of course, with the support of our Honorable Governor and the Office of the Provincial Administrator, we have actually proposed already amendments. Before, it's the provincial tax, until now, it's the Provincial Tax Ordinance 2017-11. And just yesterday, in our Provincial Mining Regulatory Board meeting, of course, Mr. Sabay is there as your representative. We have already passed a resolution endorsing the same to the Office of the Governor. So one of the important features of this ordinance is actually assisting you and with regard to ease of doing business, and it is actually the brainchild of Attorney Fendo Diaz proposing to our office to establish a one-stop shop that this will be established hopefully next year when the ordinance takes effect and everything is set in order. But rest assured, our office is actually proposing and doing everything that we can in the best of our capabilities, in the best of our skills, and of course, in the shortest possible time. Pero ang ayo lang gid sa amon opisina sa inyo, kag sa probinsya, is that magpuligay kita. So just yesterday, we have met with the bamboo team under the office of the provincial administrator, and we are proposing to your organization to join the provincial government in our programs and activities, especially our campaign on safe water, or in our program, the Provincial Integrated Water Security. And of course, nakita namon, kamong ito yung ara sa aton mga rivers. And there's a big challenge for us to stabilize our rivers, and of course, to maintain and to be able to secure a water the quality of our water, and to have a water secure future for the province of Negros Occidental. So, the baseline data of this Safe Water Program provides that if we are doing business as usual, by 2030, we will be experiencing water stress already. And so, we encourage all of our partners, all of our local government units, all of course, especially you, the NOMPAI, na magpulig man sa probinsya sa inyong programa. So, may mga, di ba, may mga reforestation kamong mga campaign, you have programs na ginapropose nyo, na ginapulig nyo sa barangay. Why not we unify? Why not na unified ang activities of NOMPAI to, especially nga mas dako ang impact if you focus your resources and your projects to programs and activities that will really impact not only our environment but our communities. So, ina-challenge ko na para sa inyo, and of course sa inyong future kagkaroon nga bago nga set of officers. So, I wish you all a good luck, and congratulations for having this event. Salamat din sa inyong invitation, and Avance Negrense.
Thank you once again, Attorney Julie Ann Bedrio, BEM Officer of BEMO. And now, let's hear a message from our guest speaker, Attorney Rifando Diaz II, Provincial Administrator.
Mayong aga sa tanan. Sorry, I missed my...
Julian A. Bedrio, no PMO officer, ang inyo nabatian sa YP lamang madugay.
Happy to be amongst our permittees, no, of small-scale. On behalf of our beloved Governor, Jose Bong Lacson, I would like to express our gratitude for your continued support to the provincial government by applying, of course, your permits and for complying with all our requirements. Kita naman yan sa provincial government, no? We hope and wish that your business are doing well and that you are earning out of the operations that we have from our quarries. Our province is entering into a very exciting stage in our development. A lot of people are coming in, big companies, big projects are coming in. And it is for you to take the opportunity to share in the blessings and the wealth that these projects will bring in. Kami naman sa probinsya, we will try our best to support your group. Our province, as Attorney Julie Bedrio has mentioned, will try to set up our first ever one-stop shop that is Ayala Malls, so that ang aton nga ginatuyo, our vision is that ang inyo pa-process sa aton nga mga quarry permits will be stress-free, worry-free, and approved hopefully in 60 days. Okay ba na? Of course, we cannot do it without our regional directors Cooperation, Engineer Lapot, and of course sa EMB Pagid, no? Represented by Attorney Calvo. So we all need to work together to be able to hasten the processing. We will try to be as friendly to our applicants as much as possible. Ang aton PEMO has already been instructed not to act as accountants, but to act as facilitators. Smiling facilitators. Kung anong kulang, buligan natin. Hindi ibalik kay kulang. No? We have already started that within the province of ang halin sa processing sa aton ng mga sweldo, benepisyo, amo na ng aton nga ginapagawa nga policy. Service nga maayo kag smile gid sa aton kliyente. Ang hospitals nga manamat na, PEMO will also follow. And of course, with the establishment of our one-stop shop, we will be able to experience a very, very fast processing of our quarry permits. Of course, aside from that, no, we also like to work closely, hand in hand, with your association, especially the fields of restoration of our watershed area. In our past meetings, I already mentioned to you that you are present where the problems are. And you will benefit if we take action and put our acts together. By ensuring that we practice sustainable development and use of our resources, we ensure that we can be able to use it not just today, but in the years to come. As what the saying goes, sustainable development is the artful balance and the masterful art of taking care of our needs in the present without sacrificing the future generations of doing the same. So I think it's about time for us to think about our sons and daughters, our grandchildren. What will our actions in the present lead to in their future? Will they enjoy the same benefits or not? And so, with Governor Bong Lacson, we have launched the Provincial Integrated Water Security Plan, which will try an ambitious project of rehabilitating the slopes of our riverbanks and our watershed areas. Bamboo will be used, as what Attorney Bedoya said, because it's fast-growing and is known to be a catalyst for holding carbon emissions. It is able to absorb more than any tree. Also, in terms of water retention, it has proven itself to be very effective also. So we wish to continue seeing water supply in our rivers today and in the next 50 years. Without our actions now, it will be too late. It will only be a dream. We want dependable water for our drinking purposes, for irrigation purposes, to continuously flow within our riverbanks. And Nompay should join the province of Negros Occidental.
Nagapamati ko mga karonda sa speech ni Attorney Ricardo Diaz, ang provincial administrator aton sa Negros Occidental.
Nature is fighting back. What happens now in other parts of the country will soon happen anywhere else in the world, including Negros, if we do not help one another. We are part of nature. We do not own nature. We can only use it in the way that it allows us to. Sa laws nga, sa philosophy sa una, ang pinakataas na laws, ang laws ng Diyos. Ang ikaduwa nga pinakataas na law, ang law sa nature. Ang law sa tao, ikatatlo na. Dapat ang law sa tao, maangot sa law sa nature, kag sa law Diyos. Without ensuring this, there can be no order, there can be no sustainability. Thus, again, on behalf of our beloved Governor Eugenio Jose Lacson, we invite you to a responsible use of our resources. And then, we will be able to ensure that our children and our children's children will also be able to meet their needs. Thank you very much. Avance, Nevense.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, Attorney Rayfrando Diaz II, Provincial Administrator. And now, ladies and gentlemen,
Attorney Rayfrando Diaz, inyong nabatian sa yasin ng Pangulong-Pulong in lieu ni Governor Bong Lacson. Sunod na rin yung gambal, amo si Attorney Julian A. Bidrillo, no? Rato na iya sini pagpangulong-pulong sa sining material. Ini pwede kayo nga program kayo na sa Negros Occidental Miners Permitters Association Incorporated sa Negros Occidental. Ini nga operational ni operation nila under ini sa supervision sa provincial government, no? Hindi kita sa ito mga
may problema sa Negros, siya gid ang unahan nyo kanto. Siya gid ang amon nga representative ni Regional Director namon for concerns of Negros Occidental. So I understand also the problems that we have faced during the COVID pandemic, and as experience natin for the past 2 years, we are just still slowly building up back sa aton na normal, in the new normal state na natin. And the side of the EMD, we have been trying our best also to ensure that your operations will not be hampered by providing key services and developing new ways for you to apply without while we are staying in lockdown during the pandemic. So the EMB has provided online services na for the application of your environmental compliance certificate, discharge permits, and permits to operate, even the submissions of your self-monitoring reports and accreditation of your pollution control officers. It is all online, so you do not have to go to a regional office to submit this. You do not even have to go to our own office here in Bacolod to submit the same. You could submit it through the internet. So we try to reach out and also to fast track the processing and releasing of all your permits and certifications. We know the role of NOMPAI and youth small-scale miners on the development of the province of Negros, and also the province of Iloilo benefits from the development here. So we also want to provide you the necessary services, and also to provide the ease of business, so that you will not be also hampered as we continue to build back what we have lost for the past 2 years. Secondly, as the legal officer of the EMP, most of the time I meet with you, with the not just the members of the MACPI, but also all the members of our quarry operators in the region, only through our notices of violations and notices of conference. So I do not want to meet you on that manner, in a way nga problema lang kita kakit-anaya sa EMP. The monitoring of EMP aims not to punish or penalize you, but to correct our methods. No, dadamo nga mga layi nga na-develop, pagpalisiya. It's time also that our quarry operators will also be updated, man. As I try to discuss with our operators, the way we see it, it's not because that you want to violate, but there's some issues on the lack of updates or processes or policies that need to be relearned or updated, so that to ensure compliance. Baang man natin, hindi man na gusto mag-violate. Nga ma-violate ka man, negosyo ko niya. Gusto ko yung mangwarta nga mapapenalize ako. Gusto ko yung pagbalik ko, may ara pa ko yung kwaanda. Hindi ko yung makubuson because I want to have a sustainable operations. So the EMP recognized also that people, we are also trying to sustain our own businesses. So we also want to improve
it teaches you how to do that. That's why it's very important for us to secure an environmental compliance certificate yet, because that is your planning tool to ensure that your operations are compliant with the environmental requirements. We know that development requires the extraction of our natural resources, but we want that extraction to be responsible and sustainable. That's why we provide that necessary guidelines and tools for you to follow to ensure na ang aton operations will not be a source of pollution and a sustainable project. The EMP recognizes the role of these groups like NOMPAI in our efforts to unify our projects. Sakto ni si Atty. nga Juliana, hindi ang mas namin kung grupuhan ay ang isa ka proyekto rather than individual actions. One of those are the planting requirements of your ECCs. The way we see it, it's better if isa ka grupo na ang matanom to provide a good spot, a large number of trees to be planted, rather than individual planting na hindi natin masustain. It's not just planting for the sake of compliance. It is planting for the sake of sustainability. So I really look forward for the project of the province for the water conservation and restoration. And I think it is a good partnership with NOMPAI and compliance with our ECC conditions to create a holistic program naman. It's a high time that our individual operators group together again to create a good and sustainable program rather than individual compliances lang na upon our monitoring hindi man yapon pasado, maliwat naman kita. It is not a good practice, not just for you, but for your compliances, but also for the environment. So rest assured that the EMP Regional Office will work closely with NOMPAI, with the province of Negros Occidental, to ensure that as we go back now to the new normal, that we will look for projects that are sustainable and helpful, not just for the industries, but more also to the environment. So they assured also that EMP will continue to improve their services, to focus on allowing ease of business transactions, as well as ensure more monitoring and more compliances, not just to penalties, but more of education and training. We look forward for you to invite us for more additional assemblies, not just for the election of officers, but what other queries and questions you may need from us. We know sometimes kakomplikado as we increase our policies, our legal requirements, our technology, kakomplikado na. Ang simple permitting process ang una. But we understand that as we try to improve these services, we also wanted to make it much faster and easier for all of you. So, any problem or any issues with the EMP, ara si Ma'am Joket sa atong satellite office diri sa kilid sang SM. And for any more questions, clarifications, kung gusto ninyo ng proper training, please invite na EMP to provide all the necessary assistance that you may need para ma-improve man ang inyong compliances, as well as manami man mga plans and programs of NOMPAI in the future. So again, on behalf of our EMP Regional Director, thank you very much for inviting us, and we look forward for a stronger cooperation in the coming years. Salamat din at mayang aga.
Once again, thank you so much, Attorney Arjun Marvin Calvo, Legal Officer of EMP Region 6 Iloilo. And now, let's have the MGE Mines and Geoscience Bureau. Ladies and gentlemen, help you welcome
Attorney Arjun Calvo, Regional Director EMP Region 6. Nagurulong no? Para maka-replay kita sa tingog sa Presidente. Attorney Arjun Calvo, Regional Director EMP Region 6. Nagurulong no? Para maka-replay kita sa tingog sa Presidente. Alas 2:50 na oras na to. Okay, amo to ang tingog sa mga opisyal sang DNR, Attorney Aljon Calvo, Regional Director sang EMB. Hindi ka di maka sulod sa imo nga kwari kung hindi ka ni makakuha sa mga papilis. Dapat magi ka sa ilan ni nga mga persona ni, no? So tinuhan nato nung i-replay ang tingog ni Mr. Manny Sabay nga among ginpili nga numpay president. Kay istika na karon kung ano ining numpay sa Negros Occidental. Alas 7 o alas 2:52 para papap na ni kay 10 minutos lang nabilin sa atong pagpanglaga. Gina-play ni Engineer Nunong ang atong statement ni Mr. Manny Sabay, no?
Perfect organization. As we are all not perfect, because only God is perfect. No? So I would like to request and ask all the permit holders, the members of KAKAMPI, to set aside differences, personal interests, and unify as one organization in mind and spirit for the common good. It is John F. Kennedy who said, ask not what your country can do for you, but ask what you can do for your country. So I'd like to ask KAKAMPI to ask also from yourself not what KAKAMPI can do for you, but what you can do to KAKAMPI, so that the organization will function as it is expected to function as an organization that will help and serve the interests of the permit holders in conjunction with, in cooperation with the provincial government of Negros Occidental in the implementation about existing laws, rules, and regulations as we continue to benefit from our mineral resources within the province. So I am therefore deeply honored to witness this memorable occasion. I assure you that LGP will be working with you and support as a supportive partner in government's direction to make the mining industry a responsible and reliable partner of our country. The men and women of KAKAMPI and all the permit holders who continue to invest their resources, time and effort, continuing compliance with the requirements and the responsibilities attached to their permits. You are the one who continues to transform the mining industry and give it due recognition as a vital part and backbone of our country's economic and social development growth. Rest assured that we are with you in your endeavors, and we look forward to a continued harmonious working relationship with you on how we can further improve the mining industry, especially in the province of Negros Occidental. Once again, my warmest congratulations and God bless us all.
So once again, ladies and gentlemen, the engineer, Raul Lapid, Regional Director, LGB Region 6. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, the guest speakers for today. Again, we would like to thank Attorney Wilfredo Diaz II, Provincial Administrator. Let's give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And we would like to thank also Attorney Luis Vidrio, PEM Officer, PEMO. And thank you also Attorney Arjun, and to Engineer Raul Lapid, Regional Director, MGB Region 6. Moving on to the election proper. And we would like to request Attorney Jerry Ann Martier, our moderator for the election.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you once again to our distinguished speakers for those very inspiring and wonderful messages. I hope
Borderline.
speakers for those very inspiring moments.
Sir Nunong, okay na. Okay, nagapamati ka mo mga karunda sa aton coverage sa gipatigayon nga General Assembly kag eleksyon sa Negros Occidental Miners Permitters Association Incorporated, no? Medyo okay na nung? Okay, mga kabyanan, amoy adto ang aton nga coverage sa gipatigayon nga eleksyon kag General Assembly sang Numpay, no? Te medyo kulapos kita sa tingin. Nagapungko na karon ang bagong presidente liwat, Mr. Manny Sabay, ang iyang Vice President si Mr. Holerio, no? Dali lang kay nalipatan ko ngalan niya. Mr. Edgar Holerio, no? Holiero. Mr. Edgar Holiero ang iya sininga Vice President sa Numpay diri sa Negros Occidental. Ang Numpay ni amuning Negros Occidental Miners Permit Association grupo ni sa mga quarry operators. Mayo man ni kay tiari sila kag pagtapos ang way pa man matapos pagpuas-puas ang pandemic, balik naman ang ina sining serbisyo kag ti kinanglan nga may aragin kita mga quarry operators po legal ha, dapat legal. Ay kinanglan hindi man pwede nga wala sang permit, kinanglan may ara nga permit kag may himo ini sila nga legal kay manti lupok subong ang construction sa Bacolod. Kinanglano naton ini sila. Wala na kita panahon sa atong pagpalagad sa palatuntunan borderline. Magabalik kining inyong palatuntunan sa buwas nga adlaw. Sa ngalan lamang sa aton nga technical partner Nonong Reyes, upod ba naton mga technical engineers Ray Ikang Kaglistakan, aton station manager Bungtan, Ma'am Lids Silantang aton nga admin chief. Inang inyo abyan sa mikropono ang inyo kakampi nyo Ray SIASON. Salamat sa inyong pag-upod. Tugtugas, mayong hapon.
We will always carry the flame that will burn until Marcos's return.
Sama-sama tayong babangon muli.
Ang mga mainit na mga balita, mainit na mga issues, inyo mabatian diri sa palatuntunan